Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create HubSpot contact on Google Forms submission. So let's suppose I am running a webinar and collecting all the attendees with the help of this Google Forms. Now I want whenever someone submits this form, a contact is automatically created. I can do this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Google Forms and HubSpot. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I will take Google Forms from where I will receive new form submission, and in my action application, I will take HubSpot where the contact will be created as soon as the form submission will be made. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create HubSpot contact from Google Form submission. For this, we are going to create automation between Google Forms and HubSpot with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in. But if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I need to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to see all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow. And first I need to enter my workflow name and then select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create HubSpot contact on Google Form submission. Now I need to select the folder. So these are the folders that I have created, and I want to select Google Sheets automations and click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create HubSpot contact on Google Forms submission, which means whenever a form submission will be made, a contact should be created in HubSpot, which means whenever a form submission will be made, this complete workflow will get triggered. So here in my trigger application, I will take Google Forms. And then in my trigger event, I will take new response received. Now I need to make connection between Google Forms and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me. And this URL will act as a bridge to connect my Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk given below over here, I will make this connection. And to make this connection, let me take you to my Google Forms. So this is my Google Forms by the name webinar form, and it has these fields: first name, last name, email and phone. So first I need to turn on this required field of the last field. Then I need to go to responses and then click on this view in sheets. Now all the fields that I have in my Google Forms have appeared here. First field is first name, last name, email and phone. And the name of this sheet is webinar form. Now to make this connection, I have to click on this extension, click on add-ons, click on get add-ons. So here Google Workspace Marketplace has appeared in front of me where I need to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. And it is showing installed because I have already installed this in my Google Sheets. But if you are doing this for the first time, you have to follow the same process and then make sure that you refresh your Google Sheets after installing. Now I have to click on extensions, go to Pabbly Connect webhooks and then click on initial setup. So over here, I need to enter the webhook URL and trigger column in this box. So this webhook URL is the same webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow in my trigger step. So I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and from over here copy this webhook URL and simply paste it over here. Now I need to enter my trigger column. So it's written the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So over here in the sheet, my final data entry column or the last column is column E. So I will type column E and click on submit. Now setup configured successfully. Let's go back to extensions, click on Pabbly Connect webhooks, and then we have to click on this send on event. So this step will make sure whatever data is added in future, it is sent to Pabbly Connect. Now we will go back to Pabbly Connect, and over here we can see waiting for the webhook response. And under this it's written now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. This means so as to get the webhook response over here, we need to do a test submission for which we need to fill a Google form. So we'll go back to our Google Forms and then we will click on this send. Then we will click on this copy link and open this form in a new tab. Now I need to enter some dummy details. So let's say my first name is new. My last name is user. My email address is new469@pablitudes.com, and then my phone number is. Now I have to click on submit. So I have submitted the form successfully. Now I need to open my Pabbly Connect and see whether I have received the response there or not, and also check my Google Sheets if this response has been added there or not. So over here I can see my first name is new, my last name is user, email address is new469@pablitudes.com, and my phone number was this. This has been recorded with the date and timing. Now I need to open my Pabbly Connect, and here I can see I have instantly captured the response. The phone number was this. First name was new, last name was user, email address was new469@pablitudes.com. So this means Google Forms is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to move to my next step, which is action step. So I want whenever I receive response from Google Forms or whenever someone fills the form, this should be created as contact in my HubSpot. So here in my action application, I will take HubSpot. And then in my action event, I'll take create a contact. Click on connect. If you have an existing connection, you can go with save. If you don't have one, you have to click on this add new connection to make the connection, and then click on this connect with HubSpot CRM. Now I need to choose my account, and here Pabbly Connect is connected with HubSpot. So over here I need to enter all these details. So first I will enter my email address that I have received from my Google Form response with the help of mapping. So over here I'll simply click on this Google Forms and then map my email address as new469@pablitudes.com. Then in my first name I will follow the same process and map my first name as new. Then I will scroll down and map my last name as user, and then in my phone number I will follow the same process and map my phone number as this. So I'm leaving these fields blank because these are not required one or needed for me to create contact in HubSpot. But if you have these fields in your form, you can enter following the same process, which is mapping. So over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make it static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter my data, this field will become static and every time I receive a new response, it will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping. Now I am ignoring all these fields, and then I simply have to scroll down and click on this save and send test request. And here I can see I have received the response with the ID of the contact. The email address was new469@pablitudes.com. Phone number was this. Name is new. Now I need to open my HubSpot and check whether this contact has been created there or not. So let's open my HubSpot. This is the dashboard of HubSpot, and on the left hand side I can see all the options where I need to click on this second option and then click on contacts. So here I can see I have instantly created this new user. The email address was new469@pablitudes.com. The phone number was this. So now to check whether this automation is working perfectly fine or not, let's open my Google form again and fill some other details. So here let's say I'll enter my first name as latest, then my last name as user, then my email address as latest444@pablitudes.com, and then my mobile number as. Now click on submit. Now as soon as I've submitted a form, A contact should be created in HubSpot by the name latest user, and then all these details should be added in my Google Sheet. So let's open my Google Sheets, and here I can see the details have been added there. Latest user, email is latest444@pablitudes.com, and the phone number was this. Now I need to open my HubSpot. And here we can see we have instantly created this new contact by the name latest user. The email address was latest444@pablitudes.com and the phone number was this. So to summarize, we took Google Forms as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We linked the Google Forms to Google Sheets and made connection with the help of this webhook URL in our Google Sheets, after which we submitted a form and received the response over here. Then we took action application as HubSpot, where we made connection with Pabbly Connect and entered all the details that we have received in my previous response in my Google Forms. Then simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as new contact created in my HubSpot CRM. So we have successfully created automation between Google Forms and HubSpot with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.